Adding mixed numbers is just a little bit more complicated than adding proper fractions. One way to add mixed numbers is to turn the numbers into improper fractions first, find a common denominator, add them, reduce, and then turn the answer back into a mixed number. Or, as we're going to do, you can leave the mixed numbers the way that they are. Add the whole number parts and add the fractional part. To add the fractional part for this problem, I would need a common denominator for the 1/2 and the 7/12. So 2 and 12 both go into 12. I will keep the 4 and the 5, and then I need 12ths over here. So to change a 2 into a 12, I multiply by 6. For the numerator, also the top. And then 7/12 can just stay like it is. 2 and 12 also go into 24. You could use 24 and you'll come out all right in the end. It will just be a larger number to have to reduce. So I add the 4 and the 5, 9. And when I add my fractions, 6 plus 7 is 13 over 12. 13 over 12 is improper. It's more than 1. So let's make the 13 over 12 mixed. 13 divided by 12. 12 goes into 13 one time. Multiply, subtract. So it's 1 and 1/12. So 13/12 is really 1 and 1/12. We'll add this to the 9. And our final answer will be 10 and 1/12 when we add the 9 and the 1. Sometimes the problem is written like this one. We find it stacked at the very beginning. Or the problem might be written side by side. You can leave it in one line like this, or you can stack them up. I think it's easier to stack them. So we have 6 and 1/2 plus 5 and 2/3. And I need a common denominator. 2 and 3 both go into 6. So what do you multiply 2 by to get 6? That would be 3, and also the top. And what do you multiply 3 by to get 6? 2, and also the top. So now I add 6 plus 5, which is 11. 3 plus 4 is 7 over 6. Again, the fractional part is improper. It won't always be. But when it is, you need to change it to mixed. 7 divided by 6. 6 goes into 7 one time. Multiply. So 1 and 1/6 is what 7/6 is equal to. So I have my 11 plus 1 and 1/6, which would be 12 and 1/6. This problem is written in words. Find 5 more than 3 and 3/8. Well, if something is more than, it's being added. So let's stack that up. 5 plus 3 and 3/8. This one's easy because the 5 doesn't have an extra fraction with it. I just add 5 and 3, 8, and my fraction drops down. Nothing to reduce. No improper fractions, so that one is finished. Now this one has 3. So when I stack them up, I need to go ahead and change those fractions. I have to have a common denominator. Remember the method where we write down the largest denominator, multiply it by 1, and I look at the 12 and the 8. Will 12 go into 16? No. So bump it up to 16 times 2, which is 32. Will 12 go into 32? Not evenly. Then bump it up. 16 times 3 is 48. Will 12 go into 48? Yes. So then check the 8. Will 8 go into 48? Also yes. Since they're both yes, the common denominator is 48. So let's rewrite our fractions. And we need to get our new numerators. So 8 into 48 is 6 on the top. 12 into 48 would be times 4. So the top is 28. And then 16 goes into 48 3 times. And you can use your calculator to figure these out if you need to. So 15. Now adding my whole numbers, 2 plus 4 plus 3 is 9. Adding my numerators, 18 plus 28 plus 15 is 61 over 48. Again, we have an improper fraction. 61 divided by 48. 48 goes into 61 once. Subtract, remainder of 13. So 1 and 13 over 48 is the same as 61 over 48. 9 plus 1 and 13 over 48 gives us our final answer of 10 and 13 over 48.